of my favorite subjects, the Kentucky Derby. So much history there, so much to love, and of course some of my favorite things are bourbon, horses, red roses, and fabulous hats, so I adore a good Kentucky Derby party. I'm going to show you guys how to make the ultimate mint julep, but first, let's talk a little bit about a derby party. I like to have lots of silver pieces and red roses, of course, any equestrian touches, even stuff that looks remotely like a trophy shape is great. And of course, you gotta have tons of Southern food. At my Kentucky Derby dinner party, I served deviled eggs with bacon, so delicious, plus chicken and waffles with pimento cheese and bourbon maple syrup. It was so amazing. And mint julep brownies. I also have mint julep cupcakes on therosetable.com, plus tons of delicious snacky items for your Kentucky Derby party. Anything with pimento cheese or bourbon or pecan is going to be just perfect. And of course, you gotta have mint juleps. So here we're gonna make a classic mint julep. Now, people sweeten mint juleps in a couple different ways. Some people use granulated sugar or sugar cubes, but personally, I do not want any graininess to my mint julep. My absolute favorite way to sweeten mint juleps is with homemade mint simple syrup. Let me show you how I made this. Combine granulated sugar, water, and some mint leaves. I grow lots of mint in my garden, so this is a perfect way to use some of that mint. You just want to bring this to a boil. You want the liquid to be completely clear, as in the sugar has completely dissolved, but you can tell it's not ready yet because you actually want it to be more of a golden amber color, and watch what happens after you boil it. There you go. That's how you know that all of those fabulous oils, that mintiness, that amazing fresh flavor has come out from the mint. You want this nice gold color. Just let it cool completely, and then you're going to strain the mint solids, and then it's ready to go. You can really make this in any quantity, but this stuff lasts for weeks, and it's absolutely amazing. So I like to make a nice big bottle and then enjoy mint juleps all season long. So we're just going to add half an ounce of our homemade mint simple syrup, and then 2 ounces, oh, what a satisfying sound, of your favorite bourbon. Of course, Woodford Reserve is the official bourbon of the Kentucky Derby, so that's what we are going to use today. 2 ounces of bourbon, give that a little stir. Oh, and you always want crushed ice for a mint julep. That's very important. And fresh mint. How pretty is that? Oh, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells absolutely incredible. So perfect for your Kentucky Derby party. Get the recipe on therosetable.com. And now we're off to the races. Oh, that never gets old.
Last year, I hosted an epic Kentucky Derby party on Derby Day, so I didn't have time to tell you about it. I normally throw events far in advance so that I have time to edit the footage and post the episodes for you so that you have all the recipes ahead of time, but I really wanted to celebrate the 150th Derby with all of my friends on Derby Day. But we can talk about it now. The food was absolutely incredible. I served pimento cheese sliders, charcuterie cups, shrimp, a veggie platter, a horseshoe cheese ball, and so much more. I had a photo of the love of my life prince printed on a canvas, and I added a bunch of rose garlands all over the dining room and really all over the house. I used tons of silver touches and red roses on the table. The food was delicious. For dessert, I made mint julep cupcakes, bourbon pecan pie bars, and lemon bars, and I made pictures and pictures of my famous mint juleps. I also served a non-alcoholic punch made with pineapple juice and ginger ale and had tons and tons of fresh mint from my garden for garnish. I also had a fun betting board printed that I propped up on an easel. We set the rules at $2 per bet, 1 bet per horse, unlimited horses. Our pot was $80. Me and 2 friends bet on Derby winner Mystic Dan and split the pot 3 ways. Everybody seemed to love this Derby party activity. We also had a hat contest, which my lovely friend Kenya won. A commemorative Derby glass was her prize, and of course we had a blast watching the race. It really is the most exciting 2 minutes in sports. And since we're talking horses, I thought it would be fun to take you behind the scenes of a photo shoot I did last week with my Frisian horse, Wendy. I've had Wendy for 17 years. She just turned 18, so yes, I've had her since she was a sweet little baby. Somehow I've never done a ball gown photo shoot with her, despite her doing ball gown photo shoots with other people. How crazy is that? She was absolutely perfect as always. She's just the best girl, and she's practically a professional model at this point.
She's a professional. Look back at me. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay, girl.
Good job, Wendy.
Wendy said, first of all, I'm the star.
Jocelyn was like, what do you want? And I said, just trust that you don't know my horse. She is the moment.
She's got it.
All right.
Okay, all right, we're gonna walk.
This was my first time working with Jocelyn Photography here in DFW, and she was absolutely amazing. I highly recommend her. She was really collaborative and completely comfortable around my giant horse. I can't even wait to share these photos with you. I probably already would have had them back, but I've been so busy, I haven't even had time to choose my favorites. So sorry, Jocelyn, I swear I'm going to decide this weekend and get that to you. I can't wait to see the final edits.
And then looking at Wendy, yes. And then 1 second. What I'm going to do is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I love that. I love that. And then I'm going to bring the dress just forward. That's beautiful. I'm going to do a few zoomed in of you guys. Gorgeous.
No, I'm sorry, that was me.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, this is epic as hell.
Good job, Wendy. Whatever she's looking at.
We actually did 2 different ball gowns, but I only have the behind the scenes footage of the red dress, which I've worn so many times to formal events because I do not believe in wearing a dress once. Just look at it. I love it so much. How beautiful is our farm Meadow Lane Equestrian Center? The tree-lined driveway is just stunning. Please comment and tell me if you want to see more of my equestrian lifestyle too. I'm at the barn several days a week, and I never know how much of that y'all want to see, so if you like the equestrian content, please let me know, because Wendy is always happy to be on camera. As a matter of fact, I'm currently planning the Halloween episode of My Dreams, which will be here at the farm with Wendy. Comment and let me know if you can figure out what Halloween theme that might be. Also, do not try this photo at home, y'all. This is quite a dangerous position to be in with a horse. You certainly would not want to do this with a horse you don't know. Obviously, I trust Wendy with my life, but I did want to throw in that disclaimer. Don't do what I do.
Right here. Oh wow, yeah. Look up. Yeah. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Okay.
Good girl. It's a Frisian thing. We call it FFA, full Frisian alert.
And of course, the Kentucky Derby is the run for the roses, so I thought it'd be fun to show you what roses are currently blooming. I detailed all of these roses on my website in the Game of Thorns 2025 article. I'm going to be quiet and let you enjoy a little peace and quiet in my garden.
Wow. I hope you guys had as much fun at the Run for the Roses as I did. For all these recipes and tons more Derby inspiration, visit therosetable.com.